up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it, man? Yeah, man. I had to take the little film session we did off. It was so choppy, and I mean we had some good minutes though, but it was so choppy, man. And like even if I had like a couple lags or whatever, like that's cool. But man, I did like a 40 something minute live, and it was on like 20 something minutes that show. I didn't like that because if y'all seen it, y'all might want some more context to what I was saying, and I had gave more context down the line when we was getting ready to, redo it. But I was like, nah, man. So I took it down. So if you was wondering, it wasn't YouTube or nobody that took it down. I took it down, and all I got was like a copyright claim. So if that's the case, then we cool. Like I'm not gonna let that stop me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I do the film sessions for y'all anyway. So I ain't gonna let that stop me. So after the Cowboys play the Packers, I might just have to just do a record of it, a what you call it, record a pre-record of it for the future, since they was really playing with my live in regards to me doing the content. It was crazy, man. You know, shoot, man. I made sure I got good high speed internet and I had wired connection, so there's no way that I should have been choppy like that. So when they do that, we know why. It just is what it is. I don't know why they tripping. They ain't tripped the past couple years, but hey, I guess the NFL and they want their money. So hey, it is what it is. So we just got to make adjustments as we go. But I had read the terms and conditions when I had renewed my when I had renewed my little prescription for the NFL Plus, and I was like, oh man, they tripping. So I kind of figured something like that was gonna happen. So I was just, what I mean, trying to try a way around it. But hey, it is what it is, man. So like I said, we'll make adjustments and we'll go. The film won't stop. So if all they're giving me is a claim, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. So I watched the Commanders and the Browns go against the Green Bay Packers, and very interesting. A lot of what I noticed was like you know how I pay attention. I pay attention to scheme, what they running, the tendencies, who barbecue chicken, all that. And what stood out to me, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But let's get into it. We'll get to it as we go, man. But so let's go for the Green Bay offense first. To me, the only key players is Josh Jacobs, keying in on Jordan Love, and Tucker Craft. Those are the only key players is for me. They wide receivers trash. Key matchups: safeties versus Tyler Craft, and linebackers versus Jacobs. So look, it looked like Zach Tom will be missing his game. So backup right tackle alert. So hopefully, right, that should be some barbecue chicken. And I want to say that backup right tackle used to play for the Giants, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man. So one thing that the Dallas Cowboys, probably gonna need to do, especially since they struggled a little bit with Malik Neighbors, is watch the speed of Golden. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Hold up. So earlier against the Browns, when I was watching, I see that the interior line had failed to pick up an NT stunt as I went along. Right? Uh, how that's going to go ahead and apply is because in watching them both games, the Dallas Cowboys, if they want to have a chance of winning, they need to hit Jordan Love early, and they need to make sure that Josh Jacobs doesn't get established. He's the key and the number one focus for the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday night should be Josh Jacobs. That should be the number one focus. So Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a coward in the pocket. I noticed it in the Browns, but I'm like, okay, let me give him another game. Maybe so. He did the same thing against the Commanders. Jordan Love is a coward in the pocket. He don't want to get hit, especially up the middle. Why? When you start bringing that pressure up the middle and he get home, guess what? He got a bad habit of want to make them throws off the back foot. The Dallas Cowboys, if they able to heat Jordan Love up, if Eberflus is able to get over himself and actually be a defensive coordinator and understand his team, if they heat him up, which they should get home, because look, I will heat him up with number 35 if Eberflus was smart, but I don't know if he's smart. I don't think so. He hasn't shown that he was smart yet. I will be heating him up with 35 in him, and I'm heating him up the middle. And you make Jordan Love uncomfortable and you hit him, he gonna throw you 2 picks. Straight up. He gonna throw you 2 picks, man. Both games, there was balls where they didn't take advantage of him throwing off the back foot or even not stepping up into a throw because he's scary. But if the Dallas Cowboys are able to do that, there will be an opportunity for them to capitalize in regards to that. But my question was, can Love handle the pressure? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I don't think he can. Versus the Browns, one thing that I did see was a lot of East-West in regards to the Browns, especially like in regards to the passing game. The attack versus the Commanders was totally different, but they was also going against a totally different defense. So that was very interesting. So in regards to what the Dallas Cowboys is, I guess it would have probably been favorable to kind of see like maybe they might attack it the way that they attacked the Commanders, just because the Dallas Cowboys don't have a quality defense. And in the Commanders, they didn't really have no downfield action. I mean, not the Commanders, but the Browns, they didn't really have no downfield action. But in the Commanders, it was totally different. So, Matt LaFleur or whoever calling the plays for Green Bay, that's the best offensive coordinator that I've seen thus far this year. Best offensive coordinator. At first, he'll keep you on your toes. But then as I started watching film, I started picking up. I started calling him like, this is a run. This is a pass. Because at first, right, like you'll look at it, your mind to think, okay, they're in a run formation, so let's be on heavy run alert. No. That's when he going to go ahead and downfield pass on you. That's how he got the Commanders. The Commanders was in, they came and they was in tight. I want to say, what was it, 12, 13 that they was in? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 12 that they was in. They was in tight formation. Boom, they went downfield with Kraft, and it was or one of the tight ends. I think it was Kraft though. Big play down the field. Big play down the field. And I seen like there was a couple times where I knew that they were setting something up. Like for instance, there was a time where they would hand the ball off to Jacobs and have some end around fake action to kind of get you to, see if your eye discipline is there. And boom, I was like, they're gonna run it again and they're gonna give it. And so they ended up about third, fourth quarter, they ended up doing it again and they ended up giving it. So yeah, man, he is one of the better offensive coordinators that I see. To me, I think he's a better offensive coordinator than Ben Johnson. So when I seen though, when there wasn't 11, right, with the tight end out wide, I seen that they would more than likely be more inclined to push the ball downfield. Not saying that they would, because they do got Josh Jacobs in the backfield, and if they did hand the ball off, more than likely that run will be in between the tackle box, right, in between the tackles. Of course, you have to worry about Jordan Love's legs. He will take off. Give me a second. So, in regards to the offensive coordinator from Green Bay, as I was mentioning earlier, he does a good job of kind of breaking tendencies. So, like I said, in stuff that you would think that somebody would normally run in a setting, like he's gonna do the opposite, just to kind of get you on your toes. But as the game went along and you really started focusing, so down the distance and field awareness was important in regards to getting a beat on what he wanted to do. So, for instance, right, there was a time where so he was in what was it, 21? I think it was 21 formation. Man, did I write this down? I think I did. So there was a time, right? He was in, like, I think it was about 21, I believe. And the action would kind of give it like, oh, okay, this is gonna be a run. No, that was gonna be a pass. But when I see right here, give me a second. Because I know I wrote this down. Give me a second. I know I wrote this down. Let me see. Where did I write this down at? Think in reverse, vice versa. In tight formation. He went in the likelihood of handoff. All right, so look. So yeah, I did write it down. So, like, in this particular formation or anything else, so when they start crossing the 50, right? So you would think, right, when they started being kind of, in their territory, right, they'd be like, you might run it. No, they're going to get aggressive a little bit at times. But when they start crossing the 50, that's when it was like, okay, formations, we probably going to go ahead and hand it off to Josh Jacobs. So probably about after a good, I'll say about half quarter, maybe a quarter at best, I got a beat on him. I was like, oh, I know exactly what he's doing. I don't know when he's going to do it. So I started calling it out. I looked at him, and I was looking at the down and distance. I was like, and then I was looking at where he was at in the field. I was like, oh, this is a run. And I would get it every single time. Oh, this is going to be a pass. I would get it every single time. So the reason why I say that is because your Dallas Cowboys defense, especially your back end, is stupid. They don't pay attention. They do not pay attention. So if they're not paying attention to the film or what's going on in the field, stuff that you would think, right, maybe a defense that's a little competent will probably be able to stop. Look, let's be honest with you. Look, Dallas Cowboy Nation, this game is a winnable game. I know you coming off the Bears game and y'all probably feeling discouraged. I know a lot of y'all don't even count them in the season, including me. But this game right here, it's a winnable game. It's really there for the taking. If the Dallas Cowboys lock in, if that defensive coordinator lock in, if that back end lock in. One thing that I seen, though, with Jordan Love, he got some bad habits, bro. Hey, as a coach, he was pissing me off. One, he ain't carrying out his fakes the way he should. Two, his ball handling is so sloppy that it gives the defense an extra second to diagnose what he's doing because he's so sloppy with his ball handling. So the Dallas Cowboys DBs and linebackers should have an extra second to be able to process because he is so sloppy when it comes down to his ball handling. So sloppy. It's going to be there for them to capitalize. It's just going to come to time. Is they going to capitalize? Heating up Jordan Love is the answer. They wide receivers is trash. And in order the Dallas Cowboys to have an opportunity, they're going to have to be physical with them up front like the Cleveland Browns was. The Cleveland Browns stole that game. They choked that game. I don't know if they was kind of looking forward to this week, though, but either way, they choked that game. Good teams don't do that. Like I said, a lot of the formations that I seen wasn't that. I seen 11, the 21 that we was talking about, and 12. Seen that a lot. I also seen the formations, like, of course it was like a couple others, but them was the formations that I seen a lot. in Washington. Let me see. So what I put? So when they were in gun with three wide. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was notes for me. I was just talking about when I seen them in gun, with three wide. How Jacobs, especially like that's when they crossed that 50, that they'll run to the strength. They run into the strength. You get a beat on it. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Like he's going to do the opposite of what you would kind of think in a certain situation. Like I said, if you on your own 10 or 15 and you coming in tight formation, you probably going to be thinking like run. No, that's when they probably going to play action you or something, and they're going to go downfield. They're going to try to catch you slipping. I like it. He a decent offensive coordinator, and he's actually working damn near working some miracle curls because Green Bay hella weak, fam. Green Bay weak, fam. And look, Green Bay is weak. You're gonna find that out Sunday. Green Bay suck. That offense, they ain't got no wide receivers. I told you, like, I have a hard time believing that they're gonna sit over there and rely on two rookie wide receivers. I see they barely using Savion like that. They want to use him on end rounds and tossing the handing the ball. Bro, he not a running back. He really probably damn near your best wide receiver on your team. So use him like that. So whoever, you know what I'm saying, with the coach, need to get his act right. But hey, two rookie wide receivers, man. I don't expect for them to really do damage. But yeah, man, where is it at? But yeah, man, that was it. I think I missed it. Maybe a note or two. I was writing a lot, y'all. A lot of the stuff, you know, I was kind of going off memory too, but I was writing a lot. Key players for the defense for Green Bay: Rashawn Gary and McKinney. I know somebody's like, you don't think the other one? No, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was watching the film, yeah, I looked for him at times though, but I forgot that he was playing. That's how much he wasn't being a factor. And against the Commanders, I only seen him really come at the end when he took that inside rush like he like to took on Laramie Tunsil. And he was able to get a little pressure and turnover on down. Other than that, bro, he was non-existent. And we're going to talk about that pretty soon. But the key matchups is the rushers versus our tackles, and McKinney versus Dak, and Pickens versus them CB versus their cornerbacks. One of the most important things for this team to have a chance, one of the most important things for this team to have a chance is the tackles holding up. Solo, my thing tripping? Because they don't say it's tripping. But if it's tripping, let me know. But one of the most important things is for them tackles to hold up. That's one of the most important things. So attacking, number one, draws, screens. Bro, I'm just running at his ass. Straight up. I'm going to chip him, crack him, trap him. Jerry Jones, I seen Jerry Jones had a croak. Yeah, man. Yeah, Solo. That wasn't even my internet. That was them tripping on me because I was showing that NFL content. Cold game. They did though. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm just gonna have to probably do some pre-records in regards to the film session. I might not can't go live because they're gonna trip on me if I go live. So I'm probably gonna have to pre-record them so it won't trip on y'all, so y'all can still get the live. So we'll work on that when after this Green Bay game. We'll work on it. But but yeah, man. If I'm what you call it, Danny was Hannon. If I'm Green Bay, I mean not Green Bay, but if I'm Schottenheimer, hey homie, the whole game, I'm running it. I'm running that number one off the rip. I'm running that number one all game. Make them pull him off the field. Correct. Make them pull him off the field. For real. Jerry wasn't lying. Jerry, Jerry, look, man, I don't hear nobody in that media was talking about Micah the way that we was in regards to that run. I ain't hear it. If they was, I didn't hear it. So if that being the case, hey, homie Jerry, if you was listening to that, hey, once again, man, we're gonna shout you out for that. Because I don't know about y'all, even though they saw, hey, man, the games has been much better to watch. I'll tell you that. Flipping the NFL image to reverse. But so yeah, I'm running at that boy, man. Stick with the run. Stick with the run. The Green Bay Packers is a finesse team. Use his what game was it? The Commanders game or the Browns? Oh yeah, the Browns, man. He had a horrible offsides penalty trying to get a beat. He did the same thing with Detroit. Man. The same things that was coming and it was an issue over here is already popped up. It didn't even take that long, homie. Like I said, you can't count that first. I didn't even watch the first game. I went the first game. They all fired up. They think they got their savior. You know what I mean? But they ain't gonna play like that. Let them come back down to reality. And it's been in reality. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Micah Parsons, he gonna try to go at. He probably gonna go at Terrence Steele a lot more. He'll come to Tyler Guyton here and there a little bit, right? Because he misses with his hand. But I think that he believes that Terrence Steele is some barbecue chicken, and he will absolutely be correct. However, I remember when we sit over there and did our film sessions in regards to who he should be tearing up. There's been plenty of barbecue chicken that we have identified in the film session that he has yet to take advantage of. Why? Because some of the same things is reoccurring. I'm running the ball at Terrence. I'm running the ball at Micah Parsons the whole game. Make them adjust. Make them stop it. Make them do something. I'm running the ball at him the whole game. I'm throwing it. I'm going to make him quit. Just like I was looking at him. Just like I looked at him against the Browns. He didn't look like he didn't really want to be there no more. He's weak. Take advantage of that. Will Schottenheimer take advantage of that? Is you going to be nice? Is you going to run your mouth? Or is you going to go ahead and get down and dirty and do like what the Buffalo Bills did? They said, hey, we changed our game plan. We said, hey, man, we pounding the ball today. Is that what you're going to do on Sunday night? I expect Williams to get 25 carries straight up. I expect us to run the ball over 30-something times. If you really about winning, keep it simple. Now, however, because I've seen the way that the Green Bay played against the Commanders because they didn't respect their weapons. Don't nobody respect no Deebo Samuel in them. Hey, there was a lot of instances where I seen they had 8 in the box. And the Washington Commanders should be ashamed of themselves, and they wasn't able to take advantage of that. I don't know if Scary Terry played. I really wasn't paying attention to him like that. I was really looking at to what Green Bay was doing, looking at the single high and stuff that they was doing, looking at the 8 that they was doing, looking at the disrespect with the man that they was doing. Hey, bro, that dig and dunk stuff, the whole game, hey, that ain't going to work here. That ain't going to work here at all. That ain't going to work here at all, man. You know? So the real question is going to be, can the Dallas Cowboys beat man? Can Tolbert, can George Pickens, can Ferguson, can Turpin, Flournoy if he play, whatever. Can they beat man coverage? Will they open up the offense? The loss of CD, hey, that hurts. Because of them not being up, they're not going to respect it as much. They're not going to respect Pickens like that, fam. They not. I highly doubt it. Who as an offensive coordinator, is you like, I mean, a defensive coordinator, is you like, oh, man, we got George Pickens today. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. One thing that I did see when Green Bay started shifting that on that D line and at them backers, they will shift away and it will cause for favorable numbers in the run game. So that's something to go ahead and keep in mind. To me, their pass rush is overrated. Like I said, that Dinkin and Duck stuff, this game that will get you beat. I'm pretty sure they'll expect it because what's the game plan gonna be? Make Dak beat us. That's the game plan. Uh, starting inside and they wrap around. Oh yeah. So one thing that I did notice is that they use their linebackers at times with the stunt. They will slant the D tackles inside, and they will go ahead and wrap the linebacker around to try to get some pressure. So that'll be some. So I'll be honest with you, as much as with the rookie, I think it's kind of a good job. I think it's kind of good and favorable for the Dallas Cowboys that we got somebody more experienced in there that can be able to handle these stunts and these twist game on Sunday night. Because even though you want your rookie to get that experience, hey, on a game like this, I know Tim. Hey man, hopefully the Dallas Cowboys ain't nice and kissing ass and all that stuff, bro. Hopefully they come to win because it's like I said, it's a winnable game, and there's stuff that must be done, you know. But I think that the vet, um, Bass, Bass, I think the vet, I think that's gonna help. I think that's gonna help a lot in being able to handle what they get ready to do. I don't think for these next couple of weeks you're not gonna really miss too much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're really gonna miss anything because BB wasn't playing the best, and oh boy, he still got to get baptized. I guess I hope. I guess I give him some grace because I did start it before he got bullied. That one time he got put on his ass. I did see he kind of a little gimpy a little bit earlier, so I get up boy a grace and just take it that he had that the ankle was bothering him up. But you're gonna have to loosen up this defense though, because they playing up. They got eight bodies in the box. They playing up. You're gonna have to loosen them up and take advantage of it. So if George Pickens is hellified deep threat, then George Pickens need 2-3 tugs. Straight up. In regards to the Green Bay's inside, I don't think that their inside D tackles can beat what we got going on inside. I don't think so. I don't think so. And as I mentioned before, I would take it that you would pay more attention to how they play the Commanders, seeing how, in regards to probably the respect factor, it would be similar because I'm pretty sure that they don't respect the Dallas Cowboys speed on offense or speed on defense. I don't think they respect them just in general. So I would make an assumption that if anything, that they will be close to playing the Cowboys like they did the Commanders. I also seen at times that they wanted to go ahead and trust that 4-man pressure. Hey, look, if they want a 4-man pressure this, bro, hey, look, hey, real talk. If Dak Prescott step up in the pocket, he should be clean. Probably if they touch him, it's because they're still or Guyton missed their man so bad, didn't get no hands on them, missed with their hands. It was so bad. That's probably the only thing that you can see them even getting any type of love on. Let me see. But yeah, man. Let me see. Packers they respect man. Probably same Tyler Smith loosen up the stunts twist. Yeah, stunts and twists for their pressure. But yeah, man. This game is a winnable game. Will the Dallas Cowboys win is another question. But this game, BB and Booker healthy on offense will be solidified with a solid right tackle. Yeah, yeah, BB. Hey, BB got a couple weeks to get his act together, and and improve mentally. Lamb square bet. It's because they sent him out there for that one play in a second. Damn. Cold stuff. Cold stuff. But yeah, man, Packers is finesse team. Ain't Josh Jacobs, just like kind of like with the Dallas Cowboys in regards to the runner, that's like their identity in regards to like physical play. I mean, what's his name? Elton Jenkins, or I think that's his name. The center. He was always a decent player to me because I remember that boy can play at every spot on the offensive line, and with the right tackle mission, like, and them kind of being like, I mean, because like for the most part that I've seen, they kind of did decent in the interior in regards to trying doing their best to keeping Jordan Love clean, but you gotta get them moving. Like I said, the Dallas Cowboys, since they want to twist and stunt and all that, this will be the game to go ahead and do that. This will be the game to go ahead and do that. Bring it all. Stunt, twist, blitz. Bring it all. Because if you don't, and you just allow that boy Love to just sit in the pocket untouched, he probably going to carve you up. But if you're able to heat him up, touch him up, he going to fold. He hella soft in the pocket. Bro, as a quarterback, he may have some talent or what, but homie, if you playing when it comes to the fakes, if you scared of contact, hey man, I ain't rolling with it. I think Jared Goff would probably be better for his offense than Love would. Bad protection for injuries in first quarter. Oh, you play on that FanDuel? Sitting in Lamb out there look suspect. Damn. Yeah, that's an unfortunate way that he got hurt. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I seen a little bit in regards to the AC talking about Blue. Yeah, if you want some speed, you better get Blue, run some screen. This will be the perfect time to play Blue. To go at Micah with them screens and stuff, this will be the perfect time to play Blue. Shoot. But we're gonna see. I wasn't impressed with Green Bay. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The way that Green Bay is, man, I wouldn't, like I said, I would not remember we talked about it earlier. I would not be surprised if the pick that the Green Bay got this year is in the teens. Green Bay is not a good football team. They're not. And they brought that poison up over there. I don't play with seeing people. You know the cool thing about it is I had Lamb in my lineup, one of my lineups too. I think I was playing the 1 o'clock slot. Cold thing, man. Because if I just got anything from that boy, a few more points, I would have got a 1. Shawty said Blue was still being active because spots. See, that's stupid. Cause why? Yeah, because I heard that. I think he said, yeah, because they needed on defense, bro. Man, they need to mess around and give his spot to Sanders. Sanders hella weak, no vision, no nothing. Shit, that boy trash, homie. He trash. He just a Philadelphia Eagle. That's it. Or somebody to play on the worst team, bro. But something like this, I don't see it, fam. I don't see it. The Dallas Cowboys, like I said, they did decent again. Javante, as we spoke earlier, though, but how they filled it up after, bro. Yeah, bro, that ain't handling. That ain't handling at all. They ain't handling at all, man. You just got to take it to them. Having Kenny Clark and Osa, I think that should help in the middle, but it's going to be on your ends. Like I said, I think Sam and Marshawn should start and roll with it like that. Very disappointed in that rookie when we was looking at that film session, not squeezing that tight end down, bro. It's a tight end, fam. Rookie, bro, that's a tight end. And we're not squeezing that down? Come on, fam. Come on, fam. It's the little things, the fundamentals, the attention to detail that this team don't have. Like you can see with them blown coverages, not paying attention with Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson. You can't have that on Sunday. You can't have that, especially how uh LaFleur and them is calling that game. You gotta be sharp every play. You gotta be sharp there in the back end. And you got to know it's coaching, because did we have these coverage type? Did we have these busted coverages like this with Zimmer? That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, I just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit, man, in regards to that game, man. I'm going to get up out of here. I got to get ready and prepare for my game tomorrow, or games tomorrow. But anyway, man, I'll see y'all Sunday. We'll be talking about what's going on after the game. All right, y'all. To the next one. We gone.